Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day so far. Gonna do a quick check-in with the energy and see what messages Spirit has for us. The energy is really interesting this morning. It feels very rushing, very masculine energy, like kind of move and get things done. But it also feels like there's a lot of passion going on. And what I'm getting from Spirit is there's like double-sided triggers. So certain people who are like in their ego are getting triggered by people who feel like they're out of control and they're getting triggered. So it's kind of like a double whammy. They're saying there's like people in situations coming up right now at this time to trigger areas where you need to heal or to bring awareness to areas that maybe you can change and do better at or feel better at. Not that you're doing anything wrong, but more so like to bring awareness to areas where maybe you're not in like the best energy, where you can kind of shift it and change your perspective and see things a little bit different. But right before I did the reading, they also showed me like the Justice card and scales kind of tipping. And so with the scales tipping, kind of what I was getting from Spirit and what I'm getting now is that like it feels like there's a super imbalance right now, and it feels like, I don't want to say good versus bad, like positive versus negative. It's not like in that way, but it just feels like more heaviness and less like love, lightheartedness at this point. But it's like all of this is coming out so it can be taken off the scale and released. So it's, like, so it's more balance and stuff. But there's just a lot going on right now. It's so weird because I know we're in Pisces season. Oh shit, I almost just knocked it over. I know we're in Pisces season, but it actually feels today, it feels very like Aries, Sagittarius energy, like very fiery. So I don't know if there's like a planet alignment or something that's going on. I know they said something to me about Mars a few days ago, and then I saw that we shifted yesterday from Mars to Gemini. So maybe that's what they were talking about. Like a lot of changes taking place, which definitely today feels like one of those days. Just a lot of like shifting, a lot of empowerment, strength, standing in your power, showing who you are, like your light, and not hiding so much. I'm seeing like people who have just like allowed people to take advantage of them or take them for granted are starting to like vocalize more and come out more. So it feels like, I don't want to say aggression, like this anger, but it feels almost like this like overpowering energy where people who kind of like have just been allowing people to do this are like getting frustrated, and they're like enough, and they're like at their breaking point is kind of what it feels like. But it almost feels like Spirit's putting that pressure on you to fucking stand up for yourself, to have that break. So if that, message is for you where you're always doing for other people and not taking care of yourself, like Spirit's kind of pressuring that right now for you guys to start taking care of yourself and stop, saying yes when you want to say no, and taking people, taking situations for granted, worrying about people being mad at you, shit like that. So, all right, let's see. What messages do you have for us? Oh, we are doing a lot of energetic upgrades too. Whew. Lots. I cannot even explain to you. I've actually been going to sleep early as fuck. Like, I went to sleep at 11:30 last night. I was so fucking tired. I was laying in bed at 11. I was so tired. It's just, I've been so exhausted lately. Like, Monday, my friend and I watched The Bachelor together, and we, messaged each other as the show's going on and stuff. And I was like, and we were both about to start at 9 something. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to watch this or go to bed. Like, that's how bad it's been. It's like, the energy's just been intense as fuck. Like, I'm still calm and like good, but it's just like, it's draining. We got the Dream on the bottom. Okay, we got Harmony, the Lovers, Mind, Stress, Turning in, Integration, Comparison, Abundance. We have a lot of overthinking energy in here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. First off, these are the first two cards. Love that. Oh yeah, love. Okay. And I love this because the harmony and love are right next to each other. And I just got some heart chakra shit as I was saying that. And look at these two, literally like towers. Look at the mind overthinking a bunch of towers. Look at the stress card, like the candles, like the flames, right? And then the next card we have after that is this. And if you notice, it's like overthinking. So there's a lot with that. Yeah, they're talking about balance, even with these two cards. If you notice, they're very balanced energies. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, literally I was on Instagram just scrolling yesterday, and I saw this post about the eagle and the swan, and they're like, if you see an eagle or a swan, wow. Okay. Yes, I got a message in the reading for myself. Anyway, but if you notice, that's what I was trying to get at. The yin yang, the balance, the light and dark, it's all balancing. There's a lot of balance coming. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, Spirit is saying we're trying to have you come from a place of love, of harmony, of centeredness, of peace, and coming from your intuition rather than listening to the ego. What I get with the Lovers card, I've been getting this message for like days about like a lot of soulmate energy is coming in, and Spirit's like, you need to be prepared. Not prepared like, oh my God, it's going to be, detrimental to your life. You need to be prepared in the sense that you're accepting of this and you're not overthinking it, because if you're overthinking it, you're going to like push the energy away from you. Not that somebody's going to leave that's, intended to be in your life, but it's going to make things worse. Nope, wrong word. It's going to make things more stressful than it needs to be. I do get though, when this soulmate connection comes in, and it can be the form of romance or it can become in the form of friendship. A lot of you, I do get, especially the singles, I get this romantic connection over like, and they're showing me March 21st specifically. So in like a few weeks, I'm guessing that date is not going to be for everybody. This message is not going to be for everybody. Don't hold on to it. If it's going to come for you, it's going to come for you regardless. Okay. I just don't want people holding on being like, well, I saw this reading and Brittany said it's coming and now, it hasn't come. It might not be for you. So, it's a general reading. All the messages that come out are not for everybody who sees them. There's usually some messages you need, but not always, all of them. Anyway, it feels like there is like a romantic connection coming in for a lot of you guys. And it's like very balanced, like very mirrored, but very balanced energy. And I could feel this heaviness in my body as it comes up. And it's like this discomfort, because it's like your ego is like scared and like doesn't understand how to process, because you're so used to the people who don't show up for you. You're so used to people who ghost, or you're so used to people who just like find fault in you or whatever. And it's like, this person, what I'm getting, is going to really see who you are at a like soul level. They're going to feel you like at a soul level. And so what I'm getting is a lot of the inner child and ego are going to get scared of this, because it's not something they're used to. It's, maybe you have a lot of people in your life is very surface level relationships, and this is not going to be a surface level relationship. So some of you guys, it's going to cause some type of stress and mental stress, really, because you are able to handle it. You're just not used to handling it. Some of you, I am getting though, it can be a friendship or a business partner, and you might have that same energy. That's what I'm getting, is like the way the cards came out is very odd, and the way they're giving me the message is odd, but it's not a bad situation. This definitely feels like current, like near future energy, not like super future, like next few weeks energy is what it feels like. Yeah. So what they're saying is like, if it comes in for you if this soulmate comes in for you as a relationship, as a friendship, or as like a business partner or something like that, when you do start overthinking and you start worrying and your mind kind of goes a little crazy, maybe a lot of things are going to happen at that time. Like a lot of chaos is going to happen at that time. What they're saying is turn in, meditate, go within, stop listening to all the outside stuff, and integrate your energy, balance your energy out. And if you notice with this card specifically, they're saying there's going to be some type of downloads coming in for you guys from Spirit that's going to help you with understanding. It's almost like they're giving you the answer when it comes in. And it's interesting because when I did the reading the other day and we got the soulmate energy coming in, they were very specific about, you're going to know, like you're not going to need to worry or overthink or whatever, like you're going to know who it is. And I'm not sure who this message is for specifically, but it feels like they want you to be really prepared and understanding that when it comes in, it might feel like this discomfort in your body, which is not a bad thing. It is like a way to show you something or to tell you something. And, you know, sometimes when somebody tells you they love you, do you feel that discomfort? You know, it doesn't mean that the love is not authentic. Sometimes it's just hard to actually be in receiving mode of love. But it's what I get, especially with the overthinking. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. They want me to show you guys the cards up and down. So here's the way it came out, harmony and turning in. This is what they want you to do. They want you to go in and come from your heart center and trust and release, okay? When this person comes in, it's going to help you with integrating and balancing some type of masculine and feminine energy, but also I'm hearing like integrating your soul and your inner child at the same time as well. The mind and comparison, and this is what they're saying is stop comparing other people to your past. Like your past traumas are not, when you bring awareness to and heal and change yourself based on your past traumas, people aren't coming in the same way. You're handling it. You're noticing the signs. You're actually paying attention and dealing with them, okay? That's what they want you to remember, and that's what they want you to know. You don't need to compare this person or situation to your past and overthink it. It's almost like this worried energy. And they want you to not, first off, they're saying some of you guys are really stressed and you need to like calm your energy down, especially if there's a lot of chaos. Like take some time to yourself and go within. But when you do that, they want you to open yourself up to receiving, because there's a bunch of abundance that's going to come in for you, and it's just not in this soulmate form. There's also other, like I'm hearing financial abundance for a lot of you is coming in, and it's going to be in an unexpected way. So it might not be, you know, in the way you think it is, like a formal thing, like your job. It might actually come to you in a different way. Like you might get a random check out of nowhere. Something you're trying to sell might sell, like something like a big, like a car or something big, it looks like for some of you. Or you might have like somebody come in with an opportunity for you to be able to do something that's going to make you money. It just feels like for most of you is a very unexpected thing. So I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, it is a good thing. Okay, so what they just showed me, because I just grabbed the deck and they showed me this again. I keep seeing 1222 for like freaking months now. Actually, I've been seeing 222 all day yesterday too. Is they don't want you to let go of this dream. You don't have to hold on to it every day and like, you know, wish. Like you can let it go and trust that Spirit's going to bring it to you, but they don't want you to lose faith that just because it hasn't happened yet, that your dream is not going to happen. It is going to happen. It's just going to happen in the time it needs to be a stable opportunity or relationship. All right, let's see what else we get. Man, the energy is like crazy today. Okay, yep. I love this so much. Y'all know how much I love. Are we not doing it anymore? All right, hold on. I'm gonna do like one or two. That one. Okay. Interesting. We got the sun on the bottom. What's interesting is the two of the cards that came out are the ones that I did in the tarot story the other day. Pick like A or B, and they actually just came out again. So I find that highly interesting. Okay, we got 5 of Gabriel, 10 of Michael, divine guidance. And then we got 3 of Michael, change your life, 9 of Michael, 10 of Raphael. So what I'm getting is there are still pieces of the puzzle that you have not completed. You're still in like the midst of a cycle, and a bunch of you are feeling like you see, you know, like metaphorically, obviously, you see like the puzzle in front of you, but it's like you're not seeing all the puzzle pieces. It's like you keep searching and searching and searching rather than just sitting with it. Like the puzzle pieces will show up in the time they're supposed to show up. You don't need to over-process, over-analyze, overthink. Just let it flow in and let it be. With the 10 of Michael, divine guidance is what I'm getting is once this cycle comes to an end, like this is going to be the end of a cycle, and you're going to feel like a sense of freedom and peace. Like you're going to feel it. You're going to know like it's done, and you're going to feel this sense of freedom and stuff, and Spirit is guiding you. And I got the same message with the other day, and it's not always what this card means, but there's people who have been coming in for the last, they're saying like month or so for you guys, like newer people you have met for the last month or so that have been teaching you spiritual lessons and have been helping you grow. So, helping you, I'm getting like releasing fears, but old energy with old people and situations. But this is all divinely guided. Okay, so we got some of these cards like that. We're doing them individually. Three of Michael. This is releasing the past. This is letting go of situations that hurt you. What I'm also getting though is be patient with yourself, that there are things that are still coming up that you thought you've dealt with. They might be coming up. I could feel that shit in my heart chakra. There are things that are coming up for you that you thought you have healed, you thought you've dealt with, you thought that you've released, and they're coming back because there's something else you haven't seen. There's a piece of the puzzle you haven't noticed or completed. There's something really deep that you have not felt, seen, heard, whatever it was that you maybe pushed away or whatever it was. They're coming to the surface to release, but they want you to be patient. Like, it doesn't matter how long it's taken you to grieve a situation or a person or whatever. They want you to be patient and stop being hard on yourself. They're saying a lot of you guys talk to yourself the way your parents talk to you, which is like, if you're feeling emotional or you're feeling upset, it's like your parent got frustrated with you, or like, don't feel like that, or don't think that, or, you know, whatever. And, you know, a lot of people do that, and I don't think they realize it, because I was talking to my friend on the phone yesterday, and I was telling her about something. She's like, oh, stop it. And I said, actually, don't tell me to stop it. I said, that is my feeling, and I have every right to feel the way I feel. Just because you don't understand it, you know, and it's like, that's the type of shit her mom would say to her. So it's like, she's just saying shit without even thinking about, like, what she's saying. And it's like, we do this to ourselves a lot, where it's like, we're like, oh, stop feeling this way. You shouldn't feel this way. You shouldn't think this way. You know, oh my God, it's been however long, like, you should already be over this. And it's like, you get frustrated with yourself and tell yourself like that it's not okay for you to grieve this long. It's not okay for you to have these feelings. Why am I feeling this way? And it's like, you're not being patient and loving and understanding to yourself. And like, Spirit's like, stop. Like, you need to change that. Like, you need to change your perspective and the way you think about things and the way you handle things. Like, they're saying a lot of stuff that's coming up is to release that conditioning and those beliefs and those feelings, where it's like, almost like where you don't want to see or hear yourself, like where you weren't seen or heard as a child, or whenever it was. It doesn't necessarily have to be childhood, but for a lot of you, it feels that way, where like maybe you wanted to share excitement with your parents or something and they didn't hear you. Like, they weren't excited for you. They were very dismissive. They weren't proud of you the way you needed to be acknowledged and be, like, where you accomplished something and your parents didn't acknowledge it. And so where now you feel like, I have to overdo everything and I have to like get a lot of extra like validation to feel that sense of gratitude from other people and that sense of worthiness from other people. Or areas where maybe you were emotional and sad and you were crying and your parents were like, stop crying. Why are you crying? You're such a crybaby. Don't cry. And then so like every time you're emotional or you cry, it's like you don't want to do it in front of other people. You go hide, you know, in your bathroom away from everybody else. Like, you get off the phone or you walk away from people or you hold it in. And it's like, you know, Spirit's like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel your feelings. Like, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be all those things. And you don't have to hide it and hold it in, like, at all. It feels good to share those. You know, I used to not share that type of stuff with people. And like, I talk to like 2 or 3 of my friends probably every day, every other day. And, you know, when I'm going through some shit, I tell them I'm going through some shit. I'm like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. The Knight of Michael, stop worrying. This is like that stress card and that mind card I was saying. Stop worrying, stop overthinking, like, allow things to flow. Trust in the divine. Trust that everything is coming your way. And guess what's coming your way? The Ten of Raphael. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I'll hold it still. Look at that love. Look at that rainbow, the love, all that food for all y'all Tauruses who like food like me, like all of that love and happiness. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, this is ultimately like the happiest card, I think, in the deck. This is, you know, the love and blessings. This is those romantic relationships, like those friendships, that abundance, the happily ever after. It literally says happily ever after. It's like the 10 of cups, basically. It's like the happily ever after. Everything you want is yours, baby. You just got to believe. And you just got to trust that it's all going to happen in the right time. And they're saying, like, think about things you wanted in the past. Sometimes it took longer, to come to you, but did you ever reflect and understand why maybe those things took a little bit longer to come forward? Like, that's what they're wanting you to do right now, is look at why, in the past, like why maybe things took longer to come forward. And it was because you needed certain things to happen. Wow. You needed certain things to happen before it came true. I'm laughing because we got the divine guidance card, and then we just got divine intervention and divine direction and La Luna, and on the bottom it says divine order. Oh my God, I love them. Okay. I just told you what the cards were. So yeah, I'm going to read you the bottom and I'll tell you what I get. So divine intervention, faith, transition, unforeseeable life changes, divine direction, confusion, crossroads, overthinking, control, La Luna, hidden emotions, release, journey to the truth and healing. Spirit is guiding you. And we've been getting this a lot where people are like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. This is very much a validation for that. Was it 5 of Gabriel? I forgot, 3 of Gabriel, where the puzzle pieces, where there's a lot of confusion. You don't know where you're going. You don't know if you're going up, down, left, right. Like, you have no idea. You're supposed to be sitting in that and releasing control. There are changes that are taking place, and they're doing stuff behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Like, there's things that are going on. I've seen them doing shit behind the scenes. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but what it looks like to me is almost like, if you've seen Cinderella, which hopefully you have, because I feel like most people have, and like where the mice and the birds and all of them are doing a bunch of shit trying to get like her dress ready and all that stuff, or not get her dress ready, like they're cleaning, whatever it was in the beginning, middle, whatever, I can't even remember, but whatever, where they're doing all this stuff at our house, and it's like, that's what's going on. And it's like, you're not seeing this. You're not seeing what's going on. You're feeling all the energy in the forefront, and maybe there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of heaviness. There's a lot of unknowns, but there's a lot of changes going on, and Spirit is guiding them. Like, Spirit is saying, we are putting people in your life to help you. We're taking people out of your life to help you. There's a lot of changes because we're bringing a fucking balance. And so with this card, it's like you're seeing things that you didn't see before. This is what I was talking about before, like that conditioning, those things that you need to bring to your awareness. That's what's coming up to help you with healing and to help you with releasing. I was going to pull another card, but they don't want me to. But there is a lot going on in the divine right now. And there's a lot of energy that's going on. There's like, I can't even explain. Hi, baby. Hi, why are you so pretty? There's so much like clearing going on. There's so much just triggering going on. Like, it's going on for a reason. So it's going to balance out. Just process it and know things will get better and things will change. Hi, baby. Why is that sideways? I never put my cards in sideways. Okay. We got work on your goals. Have you been wanting to write a book or play music? Now is the time to get started. So what goals have you been, and what's this card? Make yourself a nice romantic dinner, romance yourself. We get that all the time. Your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. You're safe and protected. So guys, we're getting a lot about the divine today. Like a lot. Like there's a lot of divine intervention going on right now. Even if you are not seeing it, it's still happening. And also they're saying a lot of you are getting signs. If you saw my story yesterday, I was like, a song came on. It came on twice, and it's not even a song that's like a current one. I think it was from at least probably like 8 or 10 years ago. And made me think of somebody from my past, not like past, but my more recent past, was something that I miss. And I was thinking about him, and I started not spiraling, but I started just kind of getting into that, like, I don't even want to say overthinking, just reflecting energy, and literally her on my window. And so I look, and like the little ledge, the birds like landed on it, and he's like knocking on the window, and I posted the picture. He's like literally staring in the window at me. And then he kept on just like coming near the window, and I'm like, okay, I got you. But like, yeah, they give you signs, they give you messages, they're giving you guidance and help, and they're letting you know, like, we are with you, like things are okay, like we're guiding you. And so some of that stuff is coming up too, to help you with seeing things at a deeper level, but also to release too. Who is the first person that pops up in your mind? Communicate with them. There's something you need to tell them. Be honest with yourself about how you truly feel about the situation. Get creative, paint, draw, or play some music, write a poem, song, or book. So we got this twice. And then pick up a book you've been wanting to read and enjoy your time reading it. Some of you who've been wanting to read a book, there's a message in there that you need. But whoever this is for, like about, where the hell did the card go? Okay, I don't know where it went, but about writing a poem, song, or book, get creative. Like there's somebody who's like not following like what their want to do or their life path is or something. Because of fear. So work through that fear and move forward. And then the last one we got is work on self-love, set boundaries, slow down, and take care of your own needs. You are important to remember that. Yeah, remember that. You guys are insanely important. That feels like the message in the beginning about people getting like frustrated with people taking them for granted and stuff. But the thing that I think people really need to reflect on is instead of playing the victim, instead of playing the blame game, is you're also accountable for yourself. And if you're allowing somebody to take you for granted and you're not saying no when you want to, and you're saying yes, that is not the other person's responsibility. You're making that conscious choice for yourself to do something that is not for your highest good, that you don't want to do. And to victimize yourself and blame other people is not like appropriate. You know, it's not also, nobody should be blaming anybody, but it's also an opportunity for you to reflect that I'm not doing what I want to. I'm not choosing myself in these moments. And for you to change that mentality and change it to, from now on, I'm only doing what I want. And if somebody gets mad at you, then somebody gets mad at you. You know, I know sometimes it does feel like the end of the world. It does feel like really hurtful and stuff, but also have that conversation. Look, you know, this is my life and I shouldn't be expected to do things I don't want to do to appease you, to make you feel happy, to make you feel whatever. And, you know, have a really like frank conversation with somebody and really, say what it is you feel, like say what it is you're thinking. I think that's really important, and that's something that's definitely been coming up. Anyway, I am going to do my story readings on Instagram. I was asking if you guys were interested in it. It's $15. So if you want to do one, let me know. Basically what it's going to be is you're going to ask me, you know, a question. I'm not going to pull tarot. I don't need to pull tarot cards to channel. If you do private readings with me, I don't use tarot cards ever. I just channel messages for you guys. So it's going to be that, and it's going to be like a typed up paragraph on the stories, so you guys can go see it. And it will be done within 24 hours of that time. So for anybody who has like questions you want like an immediate answer to or semi-immediate answer to, that's going to be best for you. So yeah, if you want, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger, Gaia Spiritual Healing, but I'm going to be doing them on Instagram. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I'm going to go post it later when I have some time to actually do them. I'm going to go post it later. So I'll have all the information, like my Cash App and my Venmo, so you can send me the money. Basically, the way I'm doing it, at least now, it's my first time doing it, is it's $15. So you can Venmo me or Cash App me. And I'll have the information on there. And when you do that, you can just go right on the Instagram. I'll have the story thing. You can ask the question in the story, and it doesn't show who it's for. So you'll get a tag from Instagram that will go into your messenger when I post to the story, because I'm responding to you, but nobody sees it's you, if that makes sense. But if you have something where you don't want, like it's involving somebody else, or you don't want like a name or something being said, you can always send me a message privately and then just put like emojis or something in there, and I'll respond to your message in there without saying anybody's name or anything like that. So, all right. I hope that clarifies. I hope that helps. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and just make sure you're handling your shit, taking care of yourself. So much self-love is needed at this time and always anyway, but definitely ground yourself too, and just say what you feel, say what you mean. Spirit's strong about that. Okay. So much love and light. Have an awesome day, guys.